Hello.
Come da poca picchita va bene, se tu la parla miezza americano, quando si fa l'amore sotto la luna, come da bene in capo di I love you, papà l'americano.
Just give me a second, I'm just updating stuff. Oh, Zoom's lagging like crazy. Okay.
Come da bene in capo di I love you, papà l'americano.
Oh man. I might have to turn colour because Zoom, a couple of players are lagging all over my screen. I'm just putting go smooth, I guess. Although there was quite a large discussion going on in the ESWC chat about that actually earlier on, about whether it should be ghost mode or just, you know, cars on as always, and most people seem to think it should still be cars on, so it probably will be cars on at the event. But if there's cars lagging all over the screen, it's a bit pointless to keep it on, cars on. If that makes sense. So my controller cables actually got completely tangled in my headset somehow. Can pull it a bit apart a little bit, but it's not really going too well. Fix it later, I suppose. So I need to warm up a little bit here actually. Really. I've not played any Trackmania today yet, so. I don't drop frames, so it's definitely your connection to Twitch. It's not on my end. Yeah, I've not dropped any frames, I don't know what it is. But I do tab out of the game a lot. just look to see if does it actually just like load, or does it just like the game randomly stop? Because if the game randomly stops, that's when I'm usually just tabbed out. But I don't know, depends. So let's turn my lamp on behind me. Look at this. Wait 1 second. It should be a little bit brighter now. I'm not really sure then, Wimmy. I honestly don't know. If that's not the case. I don't know. The Zoom's just lagging like crazy. So I'm not sure how this ending that other people are doing. Is it just like hitting the sign? Yeah, like that. Okay, that does seem a bit quicker. Interesting though. I don't really know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but I guess it works. Man, need to wake up a little bit. Sorry. Trying to make it a little bit brighter for people, because it's not really too bright. But, you know, try my best. That looks a bit stupid actually. I've got like a lamp on in the background that's trying to brighten things up a bit, but I don't really know if it's working or not. I'll adjust it in a second if I can make a difference with it. Nah, it's a bit too bright. Let me just turn it off for now. I'm not really sure what to do with it, if I'm honest. Man, Zoom has really got points negation now. Oh man, this is really... Oh, I'm really bad at this start, unfortunately. Oh man, can't get that drift right either. It's just not going particularly well. Sorry, I keep having out to talk to someone. Yeah, so that's why that's happening. Uh, Oh, you didn't cut. Oh, wow, I thought you said. I'm way too wide there. Yo, Distan, welcome to the stream. How's it going? It's actually only you right there right now, but you know, hopefully it picks up a bit. We'll see. For a bag. Yeah, as you can see, we're playing a different map today. One, it's been on stream before, but I've not played it in a few days, so need some work on this one. So it's good that this one's on the rotation. In the rotation, rather. How's the day going so far? Not too bad, not too bad. Had an asthma checkup, and that was okay-ish, I suppose. Yeah, other than that, not too much been going on. Just kind of Days are just ticking away, I suppose. I'm probably going to be a bit busier during the week, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to stream during the week, but I will be around to do the True Talent Cup on Thursday, obviously, but I'm not sure how much I'll do tomorrow and Wednesday. I'll try and do some, but we'll see. Because I need to practice for STC as well, and I've got a map that I need to practice for the team, so I could just stream that as well. I mean, I'm playing the multi-lap track, so it shouldn't be too difficult to do. So, we'll see. Yeah, I've got asthma, yeah. It's not nice, really, but you know, you just gotta get on with it, I suppose. Carl Jr. did .718, the Deadies seem not updated. Yeah, well, Massa's got a .722, which is pretty much a similar time. You'll be sound. Sorry, I've just got a Facebook message. Give me a second. But yeah, it's not too surprising that Carl's setting the standard on the maps right now. He's looking like to be the fastest player. I'm not too sure if anyone's going to be able to challenge him going into Paris. I mean, it's going to be tough, that's for sure. And that was a terrible start. But yeah, Carl Jr. is just a sick player, really. Oh, sorry, my Twitch is minimized. Just keep tabbing out right now, I really shouldn't be, but I will. Heard that thing about inviting more French drivers for ESWC. Maybe more. Well, no, because Cap is already being replaced, so I'm pretty sure it is just for. Because it's going to be 2 Norwegian players that have already been decided. I don't know who this guy is that's talking to us, that seems to have some kind of inside info on the World Championship. But, you know. Maybe some guy in on the scene and that I don't know about. That was not a good turn. Emailed that dude in my best friend. What? I don't know what he's on about. But I'm pretty sure they will invite 1 or 2 more French players if they can't fill the spots with people from other countries. I mean, that's to be expected, right? I know they invited Klovny as the 3rd Finnish player that's been invited, actually. So you've got that as well to factor in. Klovny's actually world champion in Trackmania 2 Canyon, which is obviously another title, Trackmania title. He's not anywhere near as strong in Stadium though, so I don't expect too much out of him, admittedly. I feel like his Canyon invites have kind of gotten him an invite, if that makes sense. But you know, he got invited, so there you go. I honestly, like, don't know what this guy's on about, I'm just playing the tracks right now. Can't quite get the start right. Need to work on it a little bit. Does someone open the door then? Apparently not. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. This is the 7th day, so we've hit a week of streaming now. One just little like almost like a PSA that I want to give is that if you want to watch the day 4 VOD, you can find that as a Twitch highlight now, because I couldn't upload it to my YouTube because the file's corrupted for some reason. I don't know what's happened. Well, it's not the file's not corrupted, but you know, it's like whenever YouTube tries to process it, it doesn't work for whatever reason. So I actually just decided instead to highlight it on my channel. So if you look in my Twitch highlights, you can find that day 4 VOD if you want to watch that. So that's there, if you're interested in that. If you are, it's there. So I just wanted to give that as a little like PSA. Everything else regarding this series you can find on YouTube, including yesterday's VODs from the initial stream and then the stream I did after the IGN match as well. And you can find the IGN match in itself on YouTube as well. So all of that's on there if you want to like watch any of those VODs. The IGN match was interesting. It was one-sided on 2 maps, but the second map was very good to watch, so if you want to watch that. That was some entertaining Trackmania, I would say. Not the highest of levels, but you know, it was entertaining, it was close, so feel free to go and check that out. That would be cool. But otherwise, just practicing ESWC. More stuff coming up later in the week with True Talent Cup, and then next weekend with SDC. IGN's first match in the SDC is against VSP on Sunday, and then the UK have their first match on Monday, and we're playing against Spain, which is a very winnable match actually, and our group in general is quite winnable. We've got Spain, Denmark and Sweden as far as I know, and Sweden are very I think Sweden are actually lacking a lot of the strength that they used to have, and so are Denmark as well, so I think the UK has potential to beat those countries, but either way we'll see what happens. But we need to beat Spain, I think that'll be a good start. So we'll see what happens there. Oh, that's an unfortunate bug. Oh well. So right now we've got Tamarillo, Master and Kronos also on the server. So you know, three top level players. That's gonna be wide. That's really scarce. Master seems to have made that mistake a few times already. The time that we've been on the server. Let's put cars back on because there's not really that many people on the server now. In fact, there's 3 other cars, so this is perfect right now. So in Paris, there will be 3 other cars in each bracket game, and obviously cars are forced on, so this is actually pretty good practice in that regard. Nope, we have white apparently. I'm gonna be wide there. Very wide direction. That was pretty bad. That was a good race. Good race, Massa. I should have new PB them. If you see there, actually, you can just hit the end of the finish, like in that particular spot, and you actually finish them up anyway. Just a bit quicker doing that. Then actually turning into the finish, as you would normally would for most maps. Just a little trick. Turning too early. Or turned too early, rather. Oh. Are you going to stream your prep for STC and Nations Cup? Yeah, probably. If I'm honest, they're a bit of a... They're playing second fiddle, almost, right now to ESWC. But, yeah, I will stream the practice when I do it. Probably. Unless it's at late at night and I'm already tired and I've already streamed earlier on in the day, then I might not. But I might set aside one of these evenings during the week to just have a go on those maps. On an evening or two. Maybe like Wednesday and Friday or something. I'm not sure yet. Have a think about it. What IGN have actually done is that on our private servers we actually have one map on each of them. So basically we have 3 training servers with each map on there, and you can just go on there and practice one of the maps. So whichever map takes my fancy, I'll go in there and practice it, and I might stream it. It depends. If I set aside an evening where I don't play ESWC maps, then I probably will. That's pretty much it. Got a no slide. So we've actually done a PB today, but the PB is not particularly good, so we're moving towards 58 pretty quickly here. That's the aim. I mean, I'm only 0.13 off it, so it shouldn't be too difficult to do. With a good start and a solid middle. What's the UK lineup? I'll link it in a second. There's like, we've got like 7 players, I think, or 8 players. We're not very active scene at the moment. It's kind of died out the UK scene a little bit, but the players we do have are pretty strong. We've got a couple of players that aren't quite as on the level of the others, but you know, we've brought them in to get them give them some experience in, you know, such a competition as well. So 1 second, just having out of the game quickly. There you go. There's the UK lineup. But yeah, there's a couple of players in there like Edster, I think, and Mixor, who are, you know, not quite on the level of the others, I would say, but you know, we're giving them the experience that they need to try and take their game to the next level in terms of tech and competitive Trackmania, so hopefully they can do okay. Plus, considering me and Leo are both practicing for ESWC, it's nice to have some of the players around that are, you know, going to be able to practice in our stead almost, and you know, they can carry the torch for the UK if we're not quite on point and not quite able to play the maps as well as we would normally be able to, because obviously we're practicing these maps instead. Hopefully a good stream for the UK. Yeah, we've got a winnable group, that's for sure. No, I mean, even if not winnable, then definitely we can make it to the playoffs. That's, you know, that should be the aim really. But Spain are quite a tough nation to beat, so we'll have to be on point in our first game. And hopefully, if we can beat Spain, then we've got Denmark coming up after that, and you know, we should be filled with confidence against the Danes if we can beat the Spanish. So yeah, a lot rides on that first game. And it's pretty interesting because in our SDC group as well, we have the other good team in the group in our first game as well, VSP. So both games this weekend are almost the crunch games in the group. So it's going to be really important for for both teams that I'm in, IGN and the UK national team, to win those games if we want to, you know, give ourselves a good chance of advancing through each group. I mean, even if we lose to VSP in terms of IGN and the SDC, we can still get through. But the problem is that we'll get a top seed in the playoffs, and we want to avoid a team like Dignitas, you know, if possible, early on. So hopefully we can just avoid them. That would be nice. It's not a good time, but sorry, I was talking. Yeah, so That's pretty much it. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, I'll be streaming both of those matches as I've mentioned already, so tune in for those. They'll be intense for sure. It should be much better than the game yesterday. Even the game yesterday was pretty good, obviously, but IGN against VSP will be a much closer match, a much higher level, and even UK against Spain will be quite a high level as well, hopefully. So look forward to that, I would say, definitely. So I'm just tapping out again quickly. I'm thinking of getting the gamepad. Would you recommend anything for me? I'm really getting into Trackmania at the moment. Were you an Xbox player or a PlayStation player? Sorry, because that makes quite a big difference. What stick layout do you prefer? Do you prefer the Xbox layout, where it's like further up on the pad, or do you prefer the PlayStation layout, where it's not so high up? That makes quite a big difference as to what you would like as a pad. If you're a PlayStation player, you'd want a pad like this probably, this is a Logitech pad. This is the F310 gamepad, which is one of the new generations of Logitech pads. And this cost me, you can see here, cost me about £25, I think. I'm not completely sure though, but I think you can get them. You can get Logitech pads for 20 pretty easily if you look around. But yeah, I like Logitech pads. They're sturdy, they're simple to use, they're plug and play, so very handy. Because you don't really want to use a pad that you have to install like custom drivers for, because that just causes too much hassle. Really, you just want something that you can plug and play, and you can configure your sensitivity and whatnot in game. That's always preferable, I think. But yeah, I was a PlayStation player as well, so that's why I prefer this layout. I don't really like the Xbox layout as much. I tried the Xbox pad in Trackmania and it just felt a bit, I don't know, it just felt a bit weird to me. I know other players have had the same thing. I was talking to Roa yesterday, the French player, and he said the same thing. So, if you're a PlayStation player, you'll probably prefer the Logitech pad. But if you've got an Xbox pad lying around, you can try it, for sure. A 360 pad, that is. Because they usually plug and play most of the newer ones that they've made. You can just plug them into a PC as well. But yeah, that's that. That's the pad debate. There are still keyboard players around, but keyboard players seem to have become more and more. Keyboard players seem to have become more and more of an endangered species almost in Trackmania as time has gone on. We do actually have a keyboard player on the server right now though. Yo-Yo plays on the keyboard, so one of them's still around, going strong. Bit of Daft Punk on this Monday evening. Tell me there's a good time last time. It's 4:58. It is 4 minutes to 7 o'clock in the UK, so we're in the heart of the evening on Monday. Hopefully everyone's gone back from work or school or whatever and they're not, you know, too depressed. This is probably the worst day of the week, so you got that out of the way, I suppose. At least join the 58 club. Oh yeah, I wish I could join the 58 club. Yeah, Wrist problems can occur when playing with a gamepad as well, obviously, but obviously a gamepad does assist you quite a lot. One thing to bear in mind is Frostbule, the Swedish player, has wrist problems, and he prefers he switched to the Xbox pad from the Logitech pads because apparently it's easier. But that might just be for him. I don't know. You might want to talk to him about that. You might want to leave a message on his Facebook page about that and just ask. I'm pretty sure he got. Yeah, he started to grow some wrist issues on. Wrist issues started to grow for him towards the end of 2010. And I know he switched to the Xbox pad pretty quickly, and he said it helped him out. But I'm pretty sure he just doesn't play as much Trackmania as he used to in general, so it's hard to say really. I think it's whatever you'd prefer. I mean, I'm fine with this, and I've been using it for this layout for like 5 years now. Right, it's up to you really. I'd say experiment if you can. Obviously if you've not got the wallet to do that, then just, you know, do your research and then pick one. Otherwise, yeah. I'd say gamepad is much better for this game in general in terms of accessibility and comfort as well. So yeah, I would recommend a gamepad. Especially if you've got wrist problems developing when like your posture regarding the keyboard. Yeah. Too much speed, didn't drift enough. A bit of stubble growing on my chin, needs to have a shave. So I'll do that later. I know Tamarillo is probably going to be training a lot more this week because he was in Germany this weekend watching touring car racing, as far as I know. I don't actually mind the restart because I've not played this map as much as the other ones. I have enough to buy it, I just want to make sure I buy the right one will work. Yeah, that's what I said, research is going to be key for you, I guess. Oh, whatever, moving on. Carl's in the 61, alright. Alright. Alright, Carl. Oh god, I retired the first round. Yet again, I did fail some really good times here as well, so hopefully I can get to a stop there. But I seem to be playing this every day. I don't know how, but it just seems to keep occurring that whenever I come on the servers, this seems to be almost always next in the rotation. Which is pretty funny, but oh well. Doesn't really matter too much, I guess. Does anyone in the chat particularly want me to go and check out the STC maps? Because I can do later on if you want. Maybe in like half an hour or so. You know, just spice things up a little bit. Because apparently they are pretty nice, and there's actually a multi-lap track, so that'll be interesting. You actually drive laps on it in the match, so you can check that one out as well if you want. It's a bit unique, bit of a unique feature that STC have brought in. So we can go and check those out in like half an hour if you want to. It's up to you guys, really. I'm not really too fussed either way. as long as I get, you know, a bit of ESWC practice in today, I'm not really too fussed. Doesn't have to be that much today. Got plenty of time, really. I think I drifted way too much there. Did Carl have a really bad end, or? Nah, I don't know. It's hard to look, hard to say. You'd like to see the SEC maps? Yeah, I can show you them if you would. I watched a couple of players play them last night. I didn't actually play them myself yet. I haven't actually touched them at all yet, but I can have a look at them for sure. But yeah, what's interesting about SCC is that, well, SCC and NC, they have the same map pack, is that the map packs are weekly, so actually, the free maps that you play map, like the IML maps, and it changes from week to week, so you get 3 new maps to play every week. So, there's plenty of maps that get rotated in and out during the course of the tournaments. So, bit of a different dynamic to this, where it's 5 maps and you train them all for a month, and then you go and let loose in Paris, and playing all 5. Sorry guys, I'm a bit tired. Had problems sleeping in the past 2 days. But you know, oh well. And another thing to bear in mind. Sorry, I keep yawning. Another thing to bear in mind is the STC servers will be a lot more busy, well, a lot busier rather, because there's a lot of people that are playing that. Obviously, ESWC is a 32-player tournament with 32 of the best players in the world. Obviously, there will be people on the servers, but there'll be twice as many people on the STC servers. You know, much larger range of skill level. That makes sense. Because you know it's a 30-team tournament or whatever it is. How many teams are in it? It used to be 3 times as many teams as that back in the day, but how times change, I suppose. Oh, I didn't even get. Frostfield's just gone live. He might be looking at the STC maps as well, so can definitely make that happen. People want to see them. This is Nick, trying to be a wise guy, calling his own map shit. Oh, I actually did that fairly well, actually. Unexpectedly almost, I didn't mean to do it like that, but it works out. Oh. Then I hit the pillar anyway. Oh well, don't look back, that's what I think about StarCraft, things get big then stabilise. It's just a shame Ubisoft didn't try and help Trackmania be a bit bigger. Yeah, especially since Trackmania was doing really well a few years ago, considering it didn't have the backing of a large publisher like Ubisoft, and then when Ubisoft came in, you know, there was a lot of positivity, like, this could be the moment Trackmania needs, you know? This might be the break Trackmania gets to finally make it, but, you know. Decided to promote other Nadio titles that I won't speak about. Sam is playing, why is he not streaming? I don't know. I'll ask him for you. There you go. Sam's had a good start actually. But yeah, I'm not too sure why he's not streaming, if I'm honest. Maybe he'll turn his stream on just for you, Prone. We'll see. Have you not been able to fix a custom car thing with your game? Well, some of them show up, which is the weirdest thing. Like, one of the Dignitas players' car shows up for me, and then the rest of them they don't. So they just show random countries, as you can see. Yeah, you can see that. Nick's BX3 car shows up for me, which is a custom car. But then some of them don't. It's really weird. Like, you can see that BX3 car just in front of me. The red one. The one that's bright red. You can just switch to it. But yeah, you can see it there. Here you go. This is a BX3 custom car. The team car. But, Kronos is... he's just using the Egyptian car, okay. But Spam has got the Dignitas ESWC 2014 skin, but I can't see it for whatever reason. Okay, he said he's too tired, as you can see. That's how it is. I feel for that, because sometimes when I want to stream but I'm tired, I just decide not to, just because it's a bit too much effort sometimes. But yeah, we'll play this map for like half an hour more then if you want, guys, and then we'll move on to have a first look at the STC maps. I say the STC maps are also the NC maps, the Nations Cup maps, so we'll change the title appropriately, we'll end the broadcast and restart it, so I can get my VODs correct. If you'll bear with me through that as well, that would be cool. What time is it now? 11. Yeah, so we'll stream until 7:30, we'll say, on this map. And then we'll do that for another hour or so. Are they good maps? Okay. They look, the maps I saw the multi-lap one and I saw one of the other ones that I can't remember his name. But usually SCC and NC maps are really good. Like really flowy, and a lot of people usually like them, so we'll check them out for sure. Because even if I'm not playing Goal 3 for IGN, I'll probably be playing Goal 3 for the UK, even if I don't know them particularly well, which will be interesting. Just because the UK does not really have enough players like that I won't play, if that makes sense. So like, we've got many substitutes. But IGN of course have enough players that if I've not trained them up as well as I would have liked, then I don't have to play it really. We've got enough players. Yeah, the multi-lap is frustrating. Well, I'm probably going to be playing the multi-lap, so you know, I'm just going to have to grit my teeth and bear through it. 6 laps. Sounds like a challenge. Okay. How long is the map? Like 30 seconds or something? 6... Bloody hell, that's 3 minutes? Oh, that's going to be crazy. Okay then. 3 minutes around, that's crazy stuff non-stop, alright. Bit of a test of endurance then, I suppose. Real test of consistency, which, you know, I like to say nowadays it's been one of my strengths. Easy map though. But yeah, you can't really ever make multi-laps difficult or else it'd be way too frustrating over like a long time. You say that this time, but when I started playing at the start of 2009, by the end of 2009 there was an NC that year, and I was playing for the UK. It's just about how much time you put into the game really. And how motivated you are to get better and improve, and fix your mistakes. Not actually getting past the start right now. Maybe if I get a gamepad I'll play it consistently. I must say I really enjoy it, not looking at it as I'm trying to be at a high level, just getting better. But yeah, that's probably the best way to approach it right now. Especially when you're a new player into the game, there's no really much point approaching it like I really want to go pro or go home, you know, kind of thing. I think that's definitely taking the right approach, because you might not even enjoy competitive tech, as you might enjoy another style of the game, like full speed maps with a lot of loops and wall rides, or dirt maps, you know, with a weird lines that you've got to take and all that kind of thing, and a completely different car handling system. You might prefer one of those other styles as opposed to tech, so I would definitely say just experiment with the gamepad, experiment with various different game types, and just see what you enjoy most, really. The book. There's a lot of people on good times right now at the front. If they don't crash. Oh, yo-yo crashed. I'm still keeping it together though. Oops. It's the last turn. Will Tim Lunenberg keep it together? He will, but it's not particularly... okay, slower than I thought it was. That wasn't good, was it? No. It wasn't. Oh, and then I get the bug. That was a good start as well. That was a shame. That could have been a 0.7 low maybe, I don't know, depends on how good my mid would have been if I hit it correctly, I suppose. At the moment I am focusing on doing short tech races, just slowly improving my drifts as they aren't quite consistent yet. Well, like I said, that's presuming that you really want to play tech. You might want to play something else, I don't know. Like, there's also, like I said, there's full speed, and then there's dirt as well. So it just depends on what you find most enjoyable. That's what I say. I'm not really a big full speed player, I don't really mind it, but I'm not really an enthusiast. I don't mind, I used to actually play dirt for a while, so I wasn't terrible at dirt. That was back in Nations though. Dirt's a bit different in TM2 Stadium, I think it's like quite noticeably different. I don't really enjoy dirt too much in TM2. Well yeah, it's all about comfort as well. Like, yeah, convenience is quite a big factor of the gamepad. I think it is definitely easier to use gamepads in long sessions than a keyboard. And I think it can make the game more enjoyable for a lot of people. Hello Bigley, welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you here before actually. Maybe you've just discovered that I stream. But yeah, just playing the ESWC maps right now, dude. But I just, like I said, what's that mean now? In about 10 minutes, well, in 10 minutes, pretty much on the dot, we'll be having a look at the STC and NC maps for the first time. Well, I say having a look for the first time. I've seen them. I mean, we'll be playing them for the first time. Having a look for the second time. So I watched Jono, one of the UK players, play them a little bit last night. Without actually playing them myself. Yeah, this time a lot of people feel the same. Like, there are a lot of people who switch for the gamepad and weren't really particularly better, but they just prefer the comfort of using one. Like, I would say the Leo used to be on keyboard, he used to be a really good player on keyboard as well, and I don't think he's a particularly better player with gamepad. So maybe he just, but I think he prefers the comfort and the, yeah, as you said, the convenience of using one. But at the same time, Carl Jr. switched to the gamepad and was actually, you know, he took his game to the next level with the gamepad, so affects different people in different ways. Can't even get the 58 on my own track. Pulls Nick. That's a really good turn. Jesus. Almost had too much speed, if that makes sense, to actually do the next turn properly. Oh, I didn't crash, okay. Fuck, I was straight into the wall there. But I've got that turn a bit wrong again. It's unfortunate. Wow. Kept it together just. Should be my first 58 of the session. Just about. No, it's not even 58. Oh well. not a terrible time. Oh damn, that was a close race. Good stuff from Kronos and Spam. You know, not 58s, but you know, good consistent racing, which is also an aim of, which is an aim that you want to achieve during preparation for a World Championship, I suppose. Oh man, I went way too wide. That's cost me as well. Make the mistakes and the good players will punish you. Unforgiving, I suppose. Oh, I cut the wall. What cam Kronos and Carl use? Kronos uses cam 1 as far as I know, and Carl Jr. uses cam 3. I'm pretty sure Kronos uses cam 1. Yeah, there you go. He uses cam 1. Carl Jr. uses cam 3. The French Carl, if you mean him, which I presume you don't, uses cam 1 as well. But he uses a keyboard still. He's a bit of an old schooler. Yeah, it's a real shame that more people don't stream, really, like Kronos. I know Yo-Yo's starting to stream on the AAA team account, but even that's not too easy to find. And obviously a lot of people would appreciate someone like Carl Jr. streaming, of course, needless to say, but you know. That was one of the reasons I did start to stream, is because I noticed that you know, there's not really too many Trackmania streamers out there. So I thought I'd add my name to the list almost. Cam 3? It's not fun to play with Cam 3. It is fun to play with Cam 3, it's just pretty awkward if you're used to using 1 or 2. I could try around with Cam 3, but it wouldn't go well. I did try it for a while, but it didn't go particularly well. I think I can use Cam 2 okay. I can do decent enough times with Cam 2 as well. Like here, I could once I've trained it properly, I could probably do like a 59 low with Cam 2 as well. Once I know the lines. For you, it's extremely hard. Yeah, Cam 3 is really awkward for people that haven't played it before. You always do a Cam 3 round? Okay. We'll try one. Should I just tabbing out, checking people have been saying on Facebook? Cam 3 round? Yep. Okay. See how it goes. Hopefully I don't get a Ramstein or something on the first turn. Now, what I do... okay, I got a nose slide. What I would say is hard is playing. It must be hard getting used to playing with cars on with Comfrey, because I got a Ramstein. Yeah, that no slide kind of cost me really. It must be hard to play with cars on with Comfrey because they're like right in your face. The cars, like you're right behind them, or you know. Well, obviously that's the only time you're going to see the cars. Yeah. Yeah, Corin, I can understand. I have a similar viewpoint. Oh, I can play Cam 2, okay. I might try Cam 2 round if I can find the correct button for Cam 2, because I don't actually have a numpad on this keyboard. We'll set an input very quickly. I thought I had a button for it. Okay, there we go. Alright, we'll try Cam 2 round. And then we'll just leave it at that. Yeah, plus we're about to move over to the STC and NC maps in a second anyway, so we just have a bit of fun quickly and or not. Yeah, a lot of good players play with Cam 2 as well. Tween. Who else plays with Cam 2? Spam plays with Cam 2. Bergie plays with Cam 2. Massa plays with Cam 1. Kunz plays with Cam 3 now, I don't know. He used to play with Cam 2. There you go. Let's put Cam 2 on. It'd be nice if you could see the front wheels on Cam 3. Yeah, people have created custom cams where that's the case, but fortunately that's not actually the case when you play with Cam 3. I keep getting a no slide there, even when I play with other cams. Never mind when I play with Cam 1. But as you can see, the thing with Cam 2 is that the camera moves around the slides. It's kind of, that's a way to describe it, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully makes a little bit of sense. Yeah, I've been pretty much a Cam 1 purist from the start. Yeah, I think being able to see your front wheels would make Cam 3 a lot easier. Or more accessible. Maybe create a Cam 4. Right, let me play this final round on this map. I think we've got another minute yet anyway, yeah. Well, it's South 7 now, but we'll just play one last round. See if we can do a good time. But I hope you're enjoying the stream, guys. I do try and be quite interactive when I stream. Because, you know, try and be quite entertaining. Okay. We'll move on to the STC maps. But you'll see in a second. There's 20 players, for example, on the STC server. But let me quickly end the stream and restart it. So then I can change the title and, you know, keep my broadcast organised. So just be 1 second, guys. Just quickly restarting the stream.